I'm just waiting for the first one to come out.
Yeah, perfect. Anyways, hello everyone, welcome back to ABS Racing League for the Tier 3 race. It is round 11, I believe it is, round 11 or 10, something like that. It says 10 on the stream because Tier 1 got messed up and all that. Anyways, I'm your new main commentator for this tier, Surfing Triple 4. Alongside me is, how do you say?
Revolutions? Yeah. Hello everyone.
Revolutions, yeah. So yeah, we are here for the 11th round of the season at Zandvoort. This is one of the, I would say this is one of the more trickier tracks on the calendar because there are very few places to pass. The main overtaking opportunity is the main straight going down into turn 1. You can also get an overtake through turn 11, which is the really awkward chicane near the end of the lap. And then there are some extremely high speed corners here like turn 7, 8, 13 and 14.
Yep, so
and also turn 4 and 5.
Our first cars that are going to be out, I believe, are Charlie and JRT White. Who will just come out the pits now for their outlap.
Yes, indeed. Of course, last time out, FRT lost miss. We should, well, to put it nicely, he messed up a certain win for Ferrari. The last time either FLT Lost Whistle JRT Barker didn't win was back in round 4 of the USA, so it's been an awful long time since someone apart from them two has won. It's kind of like a Hamilton-Vettel situation in this tier from like 2018 where those two just keep on swapping wins, and it should be really exciting to see what's going to happen at the end of the championship between those two.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what actually both drivers can do.
Yeah, of course, as JRT Wright is going to be starting the first lap of the session for the Haas team. He's a reserve. That may actually be both his laps invalidated because he has run wide. Yes, it is. So he will not be able to get a lap in.
So that would be Charlie. Charlie's going to be starting his lap.
Yes, so
JRT has retired from the session. Unsure as to why.
Oh dear, that is.
As Charlie takes a good exit out of turn 1, round 2 and 3. It's not bad. Not bad exit.
It is. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Go on, you're fine.
Yeah. Zandvoort sector 1, in my opinion, is definitely notorious for locking up, especially for turn 1 and 3. In which both of them are banks, so it's definitely going to be a challenge for the drivers. 30.7, first sector on the mediums. That's not bad. Oh, he's invalid though.
Yeah.
That was looking like a solid lap on medium tyres.
Who do we have next? It's going to be...
it is Elephant Starfish 19 in the Red Bull.
Yep. So he was at the inaugural lap of the session. As he goes through sector 2, he sets a 49.004.
Elephant Starfish heading through the final sector now. You've got to have such commitment going through turn 13. Just like the power earlier, you could probably go down to 4th, then shift up to 5th. Anyways, going through turn 14, the final corner, and the first time on the boards will be a 1 minute 10.4. That's pretty good banker, actually. That is pretty solid.
And Criministo has gone inaugural pole with a 1 at 10.3, and Tom Ketteries has done a 109.9. As we do have our first few drivers setting their first lap of the session.
Yeah, Tom Katori, obviously a tier 4 reserve, and another tier 4 reserve in the name of Surf. He has just gone even quicker, a 1 minute 9.3.
That is a very good time.
These are solid times. They could make it into tier 2, actually.
Very good times. See.
It's a pleasant surprise, shall we say. Anyway, so JRT Barker, he's made a mistake on his lap. Anyway, so let's watch the championship leader. FRT lost, missed. Actually, sorry, no, he's second to the championship, my bad. Anyway, so lost, missed going through the S section. This is flat out. Goes up to 8th gear. Short shifts down to 6th, then upshift up to 7th very quickly. Going through, he touches the grass. It's going to cost him time. 29.8 though. Through the first sectors. Looking pretty good here for second place in the championship. FLT lost missed as he heads through turn 10, heading on to the back straight. Very short DRS straight actually, which is annoying because you want to get overtakes done for it because it's clear overtake opportunity, but he just can't get it done. Anyways, though, as he heads through turn 12, nice exit, heading down into 4th gear, gets onto the power almost immediately, just a little bit of lift. Going through the final corner goes FRT Lost Miss. As he heads up to the line, it looks like it could be a 1 minute 8. It's a
1 minute 8.8.
That is fast. There from the championship contender. Phil he's invalid.
Yep.
RPR Zachariah, I think you say it. I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, so as he heads through turn 13, and now through turn 14, heads up to the line. What's his time going to be? He uses the inside line all the way.
9.2.
P3. So overall, though, there've been some decent times, but the standout is definitely just FLT Lost Miss at the moment.
Dyrob follows.
Is
follows closely behind, just 2/10 off, and then Zakir is 2/10 further from Dyrob or D-Rob. Sorry if I butchered that.
Yeah. Anyways, who's on the lap? Charlie's on the lap now on the soft tyres. Going through turn 7, goes down to 7th gear. Does it go to 6th, I should say. Sorry, I am making too many mistakes. Does it go down to 6th, interesting enough. Goes down to 3rd gear. Just Ryan on board with him through this tight, twisty section with... This is awful, this section. I'm not a fan of it one bit, because it's... You had to take one specific line, and it's just awful. But yeah, brakes late for the chicane, once again as usual. Gotta get as close to the curb as you can. The runner moves out of the way. So Charlie 106 TT going through the second last corner, now heading through the banking. This is an incredible corner. And now as he heads up to the line, this could be a 1 minute 9.6. That puts him into 6th place, in front of MNK Boy, who is in 7th at the moment.
Yep, so Zakaria has just... I'm not sure whether he was on the lap, but he seemed to have just gone into the pits. As JRT now comes around the banking, as he sets another lap, this lap will be abandoned as he heads into the pits.
Yeah, there is there. We are with Tom Katori at the moment, who is a tier 4 reserve. He arguably shouldn't be tier 4 in my opinion. I remember saying last week, because I was in his party during his tier 4 race, he mentioned, I don't bottle. Straight away, he bottled, and he's done that again. And he's just set an invalid lap time back to the pit lane, getting new fresh set of tyres on, or he may stay out, but his tyres won't be as good as they could be. Stro is 11th at the moment. He's only a 10th off on the medium tyres. So he's definitely got some decent pace on those. So would it be worth? It could be worth for him just starting on the mediums for this race. It looks like at the moment. As he heads up to the line, it's gonna be a 1 minute 10.5, which is only a little bit off his best. So it's not that bad actually.
Okay, so now we are waiting for Jordan, Leclerc, Maka, and Swinners just set their first laps of the session. They've got 8.5 minutes to try and get as hard that grid as possible in order to get the best start that they possibly can.
Yeah, of course. Alpha Starfish 19 though on a lap at the moment. As he heads down into the braking zone, you've got to brake where the curb begins for that corner. I can't do it though because I'm not good around this track. I hate it. Old tier Tom Katori's out of the session. He's binned it at turn 7. That usually happens in time trial a lot at times if you have no series setup out. Anyway, so Alpha Starfish 19 heading up to the line, set a 1 minute 10.2, which puts him up into 11th.
Leclerc just moves out above. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, so Leclerc has just moved out of the way for both McLarens as one of them heads into the pits. I'm not sure about the other one. The other one stays out as Leclerc now looks to begin his first lap.
Yeah, of course, Leclerc starting his first lap of the session. Oh, he's already invalid. How did he do that? He must have went really to the inside there. Wow. I've not seen that. I've never seen that.
I've not seen that happen either. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Obviously got a little bit too greasy with the curb there, but FLT Lost Mist is on a lap time at the moment. As he's going to be heading through the flat out S section. This bit is just incredible to watch on this lap. Goes down into 6th, short shifts up into 7th. Really attacking. He's 2 attempts down though. So not the best so far. Let's go to JLT Barker, the man who leads the championship at the moment. He will want to win again this week. If he does though, he will extend his championship lead. And he's 2 attempts up. So he could be on the front row next to his title rival FLT Lost Miss at this stage. If he does improve. But what can he do for the final sector? It's looking very solid at the minute actually. And as he heads up to the line, what's his time gonna be? It'll be a 8.9, which will put him second. I just need to get Goggle Saw in. I'll be very quick.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just watching on board with Maka as he sets a 30.2 for the first sector. His connection isn't the best to the lobby, I might add. As he comes up to the second sector now, he is setting a 48.7 for the second sector. So, even though he's still some time off from those, maybe perhaps in the top 4 or 5 drivers, it's not about the qualifying in my opinion, it's how you perform in the race. So if you get a rubbish qualifying time, that, in my opinion, doesn't show your actual pace.
Yeah, of course, race pace does matter more, but around a track like Zandvoort, you need that quality pace to have a chance of being good in the race. Because at the moment, as I mentioned earlier, the overtaking opportunities around here are so slim, and especially for FLT Lost Miss, he needs the pole position to catch back up in the championship. Because at the minute he is down by 15 points, I believe it is. Let me just get it up quickly. Yeah, FLT Lost Miss is down by 15 points, so he needs the pole position. And he needs to hope that Barker does not have a great quality, because it's going to be so difficult for them, for anyone really, to even get past around this track.
Well, while we've been talking, Lostmus has actually managed to beat his time by 3 attempts to set a 108.5.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's 3 attempts clear from second and third, which is fantastic to see.
Yeah, Lost Miss is absolutely rapid around this track, it seems. And Surfy is on an in-lap, I believe. I believe everyone is mostly on an in-lap now. Beans is coming out. Swinners has just gone 10th.
Swinners
has gone 9th.
Swinners is 11th at the moment. He's 800ths off of Tom Coturi, who we saw go out earlier in the session.
Yeah, of course. It's Elford Starfish. He's made a mistake on his lap because it is not looking great. RPRL Jordan, though, heading down into turn 7. Oh my god, that is commitment right there from RPRL Jordan. That looks like he was really on the ragged edge through turn 7. Heading down to 3rd gear. Does he go on the power? He's a bit cautious with the power there.
A bit late as well.
Yeah, very late. But they got the power down into turn 10 though. Going into the chicane head. It goes into 8th gear, interesting enough. Really mounts the curb. I don't think he nailed it because the car really did bounce. You need to try and find that sweet spot between not bouncing the car and running it over the curb. And as he heads through the final corner, going up to the line, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a 1:09. 1:09.2, that puts him up into 6th place. That does seem like it looks like an average enough time. Looks pretty good from RPRL Jordan. Decent stuff from him. Anyways, is anyone on a lap? Elford Starfish looks like he is on a lap, actually.
Yep,
very early.
Goggle Saw and Elford Starfish might be as well. Elford Starfish has invalidated his lap. So it's just Jordan and Goggle Saw at the moment. Everyone else seems to be in the pits.
Yeah, Goggle Saw's already invalidated his lap time. Looking great for him, of course. He joined the lobby late, so he will be starting last anyways, because there is that ridiculous glitch with this game.
Yep.
As there are with many glitches in this. Please fix the game, Codemasters. But yeah, at the moment that it looks like everyone may be starting to come onto the track relatively soon. Surely within the next 20 seconds, drivers are going to want to start to get out. Otherwise, there will be a massive train, and that is not good for a track like Zandvoort. For maybe Monza, yeah, that'd be, well, not perfect, but it would work better. Around Zandvoort, it just won't work with dirty air. It's basically just like Hungary and Monaco, like that. You want clear air.
Yep, and I can guarantee you we've all been in that situation where we've hit dirty air and cars just lost control. As Gogolsaw has an invalidated 1 minute 12, chalk off the board.
Yeah, the Haas driver is going to go again for his lap. Goes up to safe gear, interestingly enough, actually. That was pretty interesting. Not really seen that a lot, but, you know, it works for some drivers, doesn't work for most drivers, I'd imagine. And so as he heads up into 8th gear, going down into turn 7, runs really wide. Oh, he almost loses the car. That is very close to binning it. How he didn't is very surprising, actually, but he just about kept it going. Anyway, so as he heads through the hairpin section, heading through the long turn 10, you don't want to hit that curb on the inside because it is a death trap on this year's game. And now as he heads down into the chicane, a 48.2 at the moment. Now, is he heading through the final sector? Will he be able to get right up onto the edge of the track? Goes through the final corner. Gogolsaw 390 heads up to the line. The Haas driver, what can he do? He puts his car into 9th place. So that's pretty good there for the Haas driver. Dirty Barker's only getting to track now. Surely there's a timing glitch. Surely there is. Because it would be very late for them to go out now. Like, very late. Anyways, though, FRT lost missed. The man who's second in the championship, who needs to get a good result, is going to start his lap now. He lost the win in Hungary because of a mistake. He could have taken the championship lead last week. But can he retake it tonight? As he heads down into turn 1, brakes at the 50-meter ball. That's exactly what he needs to do. Short shifts down to 2nd gear, actually. Very interesting stuff there. Going down into 5th gear, stays in 5th, down to 3rd, takes the inside line, short shifts up to 4th immediately. Now then, 5th, 6th, 7th gear. This has been a very good start to FRT lost miss lap. He is looking solid to possibly take another pole position here with ABS Tier 3. He's sliding the car through the exit.
That is
and
very
he's
close.
2 temps up. He's 2 temps up on his lap. This is incredible here from FLT Lost Miss. Guckelberg 12 is out of the session. He's binned it, I think, or he's done it in the pit lane. Anyway, so FLT Lost Miss gets on the power early. This has been a sensational lap, especially that slide through the exit of turn 7. He's a 10th up. He's lost a little bit of time in the 2nd sector. RPR will Jordan's out of the session as well. Now then, what can FLT Lost Miss do? Beans F-Odds right. They've been to basically the exact same place, him and Geckelberg. Now they know. FLT Lost Miss heading through the final corner. This has been an incredible lap from the Ferrari driver. What's it going to be? A 1 minute 8.5. Oh, it's only a little bit quicker. Wow. So we lost a lot of time. RPR Zachariah heads up to the line. He's 3 temps off. What could the Red Bull do though? Darrow going through the final corner.
Darrow is a 10th up on his time. What can he do? He does a 1 hour 8.7.
Anyway, so JRT Barker's still got the rest of his lap ahead of him as he heads through the 2nd sector. He's lost it. Oh, that's going to lose him too much time, I think. I think he may have lost the pole position. There's surely no chance he'll be starting on the front row now. He's way too far down his lap. Surely no way he'll be starting for the front of the grid. He's 3 temps down. Surfy still on a lap time here. The Tier 4 driver
as well on his time.
Yeah, but incredible stuff there for the Tier 4 reserve. Charlie has messed up his lap, and I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it for the qualifying session.
Is it. So
FLT lost missed.
Yeah.
On pole.
2 temps to Dyrobe.
Sensational stuff. When you're above a 10th or 2 or someone, you know it's a good lap. And FLT Lost has just shown again that he is definitely one of the best drivers. Well, probably maybe the best driver in Tier 3. But can he retake the championship lead? This is the perfect opportunity for him to do so. Can he get another win this season? I will just check quickly how many races he has won. It will be very quick.
Yep. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
we have
He's won 4
FRT
races.
Lostmist on pole, Dyrob second place, Zakaria third, JRT Barker fourth, Surfy fifth, Jordan sixth, Gekir Belge, might be wrong, seventh, MNK Boy eighth, Charlie ninth, and Gogglesaw 10th. Those are your top 10 drivers for this qualifying session.
Yeah. I think Goggle, though, maybe starting at the back, as of course there is that glitch with the game where it just puts you at the back if you join late on, so maybe not the best situation for Gogglesaw here tonight. Anyways, though, of course, Haas need points because they are still bottom of the constructors. They have been getting close, though, to their closest rivals with AlphaTauri and Red Bull. So there is still a chance to Haas from being so far behind after Austria. They're on 67 points after Austria. Red Bull, their closest rivals, on 200. Haas have got 193 points since then. That has been 3 races, 3 rounds. They've scored over 100 points in 3 rounds. So for them to do that, that is very good from Haas.
That is a fantastic amount of points drawn.
Yeah, they obviously V2X Combat has definitely been one of their main points providers in Tier 1, as he did win in Hungary. We had a team leader, of course, Christian, who commentates that Tier, went absolutely mental when he won that race, and quite rightly so. Just waiting on JRT Barker now to get ready.
There we go.
And yeah, may as well go through our favourite 3 for tonight, for tonight's race. And can I... Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I can change camera. So then, I'm going to start with FLT Lost Mist. You know, that was an absolutely sensational quali lap from him. 2 attempts in front of the rest of the field. Surely, he can... If he just gets into turn 1 in the lead, he can definitely run away with this race. I'm also going to say Surfy. As a Tier 4 driver, he's definitely shown his pace in this tier. He'll surely be moved up into Tier 3 next season. So, of course, more experience the better. And he's doing very well at the moment. And I'm also going to say... Leclerc, 25. Didn't get a lap in quali, but he is a quick driver. And I'm pretty confident he can make his way through the field. What's your top 3 revolutions?
Well, I've seen what Lostmus can do in that qualifying session, so he would be my first pick, definitely, to take the win. Leclerc 25, even though he didn't set a lap, I think he has potential to go on and get a podium. That might be too ambitious, if I must say so, from what I've said. But I believe personally that he can go and get top 3, if not the top 5. And my third one, I must say Barker. Barker's had a good qualifying. So yeah, Barker had a good qualifying. There was a few mishaps here and there in his time where he could have improved. But I guess at the end of the day, it just comes down to penalties and where everyone picks them up. So
Yeah.
we could possibly see penalties being picked up at that very weird chicane, mostly, if there aren't any collisions.
Yeah, that should be the main place for the penalties. There probably won't be many in this race, but anyway, so we are waiting for the cars to rev up because this game is stupid and just goes whenever it wants. So, oh dear.
It's a glitch that happens.
No, that was just a glitch. Yep, that was just a glitch with the racing point moving.
Yep.
So anyway, so Lost Miss, Darrow, and oh my god, yeah, that Macca's internet. It is glitchy. What are we waiting on? Here we go, there's the cars rev up for the Dutch Grand Prix in ABS Tier 3. We are go for the Dutch Grand Prix. Very good start from Lost Miss. Barker also gets a very good getaway as we head down into turn 1. FLT Lost Miss leads away. Barker trying to go around the outside of the Red Bull. He cannot get moved on. Cars off in the back roads. It looks like hitting the gravel trap. But as FLT Lost Miss leads the way, yes, Surfy went off. And RPR while Jordan trying to find his way
There's
through.
contact.
And Gogglesaw has already got a 5-second time penalty. This race put off. Mack is off down at the back. And there's Zakaria trying to get past JRT Barker. Barker got a flying getaway. Just couldn't keep it going though, unfortunately. But anyway, so FLT Lostmas does lead away already by 6/10 of a second.
7/10.
Derobe second. Yeah. JRT Barker is in third. He
as we have
needed that good start. And all contacts at the back. Yeah, Phil, Jerome Leclerc, Gogosol, JRT White looks at all have got involved here. Maka. It looks like they've all got involved in that. Promessa trying to get past Elfinfish. Beans and Swinner's fighting as well. Swinner's fighting Beans F1, but Beans F1 does get in front of him. Anyway, so as we finish lap 1, FLT Lostmas has already gapped 7/10 of a second between himself and Derobe already. What a start to the race for him. He got a flying start and pulls away quickly. Swinners and Beans fighting away near the back. Well, not near the back, in the midfield, I should say. And Beans pits, actually. And all Alpha Starfish trying to squeeze his way through down the inside to turn 1. Cannot do so, though.
So
he's just going to have to stay behind the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, so Gogosol had a 5-second stop-go for gaining 1 place in that first lap. As Krimnester and
Geckelberg's just binned at a turn 7. Oh dear, he's massively gone off there. Anyways, carry on. What's his? Sorry about that.
His wing damage. He's lost half his front wing, so that will be crucial for him unless he gets that repaired.
Yeah, massive wing damage. Yeah. Oh, more contact! Cremesto and Beans.
Again.
Oh my god, they'll go side by side for turn 7. More carnage going on in this race today, it seems like. Oh my word.
Yeah, anyways, so Gogosol is now served that stop-go penalty. Is from first to last place is now 39.2 seconds almost. And that's just on lap 3.
Yeah, anyway, so RPL Jordan catching up here to Zakaria. And oh, there's a Mercedes off, that's Beans, that's gone off again. So, oh dear. Geckelberg's out. And that's a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car is deployed. He's been on the main straight.
Surely that should be a full safety car. Oh. And not a virtual one.
Yeah, it should have been a full safety car, if anything. Beans pits.
Codemaster's code. That's all I can say. Oh, as we have the first 2... sorry, not the first 2. We have Krimnester and Beans pitting once again. As Krimnester goes onto the hard tyres and Beans has gone onto the mediums. So an interesting choice of tyre for both of them, as Beans will be looking to get these tyres as much into the race as possible.
Yeah, Beans going to have to do a very good job of keeping those tyres alive. If Axe F1 could barely make the mediums 33 laps, he got them to 97% on hard tyres. Yeah, Beans is definitely going to have to stop again. And now look at that. This is the problem that Zandvoort creates. It's now a DRS train between 1st to 5th. And this will be the problem. If FRT Lostmas pulls away from Derobe though, then Derobe is going to be vulnerable to JRT Barker, RPL Zakaria and RPL Jordan behind them. JRT White and Elfin Starfish going at it now, and Elfin Starfish got front wing damage while JRT White is fighting him. Number 66 Haas versus the number, I can't tell what number those with the Red Bull. Going through the S's, Alpha Starfish does get in front of the Haas and stays in P11 though. But it is very close between the front 5 at the moment. But Alpha T Lostmas is starting to pull out a gap once again. And it looks like he could be within the 1 second. It looks like Derobe will not be within the 1 second margin of FRT Lostmas.
Leclerc has just hit the back of JRT White. I'm not sure whether that was a squeezing issue. I literally just caught the end of that. As JRT White goes well over the mini chicane corner, and he does lose it coming out of that chicane. Luckily, no wing damage. Gap at the front, it is closing up. There's now actually RPL Zakaria is starting to lose time to Barker here. Jordan, and he's also losing time to the random as well.
as Barker and Darrow kind of start to pull away from 4th and 5th place here. Not by a lot, but they kind of are. FRT Lossmith, though, is still 7 tenths in front and is quite safe at the front. And he's still got 89% overtake. Darrow, though, has still got 95%. So this is not going to help the Red Bull because he won't be able to utilise the overtake well enough to attack Lossmith. And Lossmith is slightly using some, so he's got a little bit less. Barker's got 60. RPL Zachariah's got 50. RPL Jordan around 70. So it's all within the 50 mark, pretty much. But it does vary. Lossmith and Darrow basically on the exact same amount. And Fildrum and Maka fighting away. They're going to go side by side for the chicane. Will Maka back out? No, he won't. Only made more contact. And Maka has to basically just back out. He doesn't spin, but that was close there for the racing points for him to be spun around and raced possibly over. Anyways, though, Cremesto and Beans close as well. But yeah, Zandvoort once again proving overtaking is difficult.
So yeah, I'm just watching JRT White, and he's losing so much tie grip coming out of the corners. I've watched him go around the chicane and the bank of this start-finish straight. He seems to be sliding everywhere. His tyres seem to be overheating. What it looks like.
Is he possibly running stiffer roll bars to try and get that extra agility in the car, flexibility?
I mean,
which will obviously pay the price for traction and tyre wear and all that. So that could be a reason why he is losing time out of the corners, possibly.
Yeah, and also Zachariah's got a yellow fuel light, which may indicate he's using the majority of this fuel that he's using is in the rich fuel mix.
Yeah, of course, when you're in a train like this, it is so tempting to just waste fuel to try and get in front of your rivals. As JRT White gets a time penalty, it's going to go side by side with Maka down the main straight here. Going down into turn one, JRT White gets in front of Maka 755, and the Haas driver moves up into P13. Now then, though, as we look back to the battle at the front, where this is all happening at the moment, they just can't seem to get through, though. And as Zachariah, I think, suddenly hit the gravel, or was that Barker possibly? Barker's got so much time, and he's going to lose DRS, I think, on the main straight. So Zachariah is really going to, surely he's going to pounce on Barker. Surely he can get in front of the Williams driver as soon as he wants to get in front of him as quickly as possible. Darrow but also not have DRS and FRT Lossmith as well. So Barker's really losing out on an opportunity here to catch back up to his championship rival.
So then, as we go to RPL Jordan, he will be looking to get past Zachariah. As he fails to do so, but I'm sure he won't let up just yet, as he is only 3 tenths behind the Renault driver.
Yes, Fildrum and Elfin Starfish fighting away. Look at Elfin Starfish. Oh, he's losing it. Oh, Elfin Starfish is out. He's out at the Dutch Grand Prix. He beat it on the exit. He just lost grip. And that's the safety car out. Now then, will we see pit stops here for the drivers? Surely they're going to pit now. Surely it's the right time to go to the hard tires to get them to the end of the race. You can easily do it from here.
Yeah, if I was the front 5, I would go onto the hard and try and make them last to the end of the race.
This does not help the medium runners, though. The medium runners have definitely got off worse here. So drivers like, I don't actually know, is there any medium runners at the moment? There's only Gogglesort, Beans,
Gogglesort and
Centro. So Beans will get a free pit stop here, so he will take that, surely. Surely he'll pit. And oh dear, Maka's gone very wise. No, okay. Well, I saw from the mini-map it went wide. So Lossmith pitting, Darrow pitting, Barker pitting, Zachariah pitting, Jordan pitting.
Everyone's pitting.
Surfy's pitting. Everyone's gonna pit. Will Tom Katori stay out? He is in the hards.
Charlie looks like he's out of fuel. I might be wrong, because he was going so slow up to the pit lane.
So Tom Katori, actually, the Tier 4 reserve, is going to be third. So he's really going to be holding up these guys here, possibly, because he's going to be on the old hard tyres.
So, MK Boy is pitted, Charlie is pitted, JRT White is pitted. And he will
Just got the pit stops.
go on to... He will go onto the medium tyres, JRT White will. Macca's doing the same thing, he's putting on a new pair of softs, which is unusual.
So this has only really benefited the soft runners. This has come out at a brilliant time for everyone that's still in the top 10. Because they just got a free pit stop. But drivers like Tom Katori, and Swinners, and Fildrome, and Leclerc, they're going to have to box again. And they're going to have to pull out such an advantage straight away to even be able to build up a gap. It could be points chances over for these guys because of one safety car. And because it's so early on.
I'm just watching Jordan and Surfy, who briefly swapped positions as they were returned to the correct one.
Yeah, I will check the tyres now. Sam, there's the tyres for everyone. So everyone is on, well, most of the front runners are on 0 lap olds. Tom is on 8 to be started with the hard tyres. Same with Swinner, same with Fildrum, same with Leclerc. Goggle, he should have probably pitted, but he hasn't for some reason. Beans decided not to pit either. Cremestro is it's gonna be a bit of a stretch for him to get to the end on 5 lap old hards already, but it's doable. And Macca is on the soft tyres, so he's gonna have to pit again as well.
I think he's doing the soft to medium, Macca.
Yeah, that's oh, he's pitting now. Yeah, he's pitting now, Macca.
So he will be changing. What tyres will be changed to? He'll be changing to hards, medium tyres.
Yeah, it is the mediums, interestingly enough. So he's going to bank on getting another safety car, possibly. I don't know why Charles would go for the mediums. There's no way they can get to the end from here. And if they do, they'll be absolutely dead.
Swinners has binned it.
Oh.
He lost his front wing, I believe, in that as well. He lost half his front wing doing that. That is unfortunate. There'll be no doubt that... Well, Swinners is on 9 lap old hard tyres. So whether that was to do with grip, or whether he just genuinely lost it, trying to do tyre warps.
Safety car.
There's no doubt
safety car could be out for another lap.
Yeah, there's no doubt that. Well,
no, it's in this lap.
So
Swinners is race. Oh, this is not going to end well for Swinners. Anyway, so lost miss needs to get.
Leclerc's 4.2 seconds behind Macca. As that gap rapidly closes as we prepare for the safety car restart.
Yeah, FRT lost miss needs to get the jump. He needs to get Darrow by surprise. And oh dear, there's some switcheroos going on at the back actually. There's something going on at the back. In the front 7 are in a league of their own, it seems already. When will Lost Miss go? He's going to go now. Here we go for the restart of the Dutch Grand Prix and ABS Tier 3. Lost Miss leads. Leclerc's left the session. Can you get Leclerc back in here, please?
No
thank you.
Charlie's retired.
Won't be able to get in front. There's no battling actually going on at the safety car restart as of yet. But Charlie's out. Charlie's out of the race. He's
Charlie retired, yeah.
Yeah, so Charlie's already out of the race. And now Tom Katori, JLT Barker's going to get really impatient here between himself. Oh, I got the invite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one button.
JLT Barker, Tom Katori, going to go sub by side through 7. JLT Barker gets the move done. That was ambitious, but he needed to do that to get in front. That was exactly what he needed. Anyways, though,
right, third time lucky.
RPL Jordan behind Zachary, and he's losing time to the Renault driver, Tom Katori, though. This is not going to end well for him, it looks like. Zachary,
I've just invited Leclerc again.
Oh, he's going to... Thank you very much. Oh, he's going to squeeze Tommy, hits him, and Tom's going to squeeze him back.
Surfy's picked a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting.
Track limit. Yeah, they say rubber is racing, but that is a very aggressive there from them too. And RPL Jordan now going to try and get in front of Tom Katori. Tom is
and so is
very
Zakari
aggressive
as well.
with his defending at the moment. He's trying to keep them all back into turn one. RPL Jordan, Zakari goes side by side. Jordan gets in front of the Renault driver though, and only just. Wow, this is some mad racing here. Surfy now going to try and get in front of his fellow Tier 4 compatriots. Cannot do so yet. MK Boy is also staying just behind Surfy at the moment. And Cremestro, he's catching up to Beans here. Oh, he's going to send it down the inside of Beans. No, he won't. He thinks better of it. Not to send it down the inside of Tesla. We've already seen collisions there in this race with people going side by side. It is so risky. The only driver I think I've seen pull it off today is Jati Barker on Tom Katori, which was a lap ago. And Tom is on 11 lap holes hard tyres. And now Zakari is catching up to Jordan. He's going to try and send it down himself to turn 11. He's going to go for the move. Oh! Zakari's been spun round.
Meanwhile, JRT White has passed MNK Boy on that corner as well. So the only people that didn't take advantage of that safety car, Tom Katori, Fieldrum, Leclerc, and possibly Crinesto and Beans and Gogglesaw.
And Surfy now going to try and get in front of Tom Katori. He's going to go round the outside to turn one. This could be a great move here from Surfy if he does get it done. Is he going to get the switch back? No, he won't. Tom Katori stays in front just for now. He cannot get in front though. Stays behind. And yeah, wow. But look at the front three though. They have massively pulled away from RPL Jordan. That may be due to Tom Katori really fighting them as well. Surfy getting extremely close again to Tom. Will he make a move at some point?
DRS
Surely
is next
he will.
up, I believe.
Yeah. Barker though, he's lost so much time and Lost Miss.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pulling away. Lost Miss is just pulling away here. He's gapping the field.
Top three are just pulling away from fourth place. As Jordan is beginning to lose time to the front runners.
Yeah, Surfy now. He's going to have to get in front of Tom Katori as soon as possible. And he will not want to stay behind because that will form a DRS train. Surfy uses the DRS, doesn't use overtake. Tom's already ran out of his overtake pretty much. He's only on 5%, Tom. So he's really been wasting and trying to keep drivers behind. And he's now down to 6th place. He's kind of like what happened to Kimi Räikkönen in Monza this year.
Yep.
But it was just a sitting duck for everyone, and he's in the exact same car. JRT White as well trying to get in front of Tom, but Tom does stay in front of the Haas driver. Just for now, though, MNK will stay behind. I'd imagine Tom will let his fellow Alfa Romeo driver through. Of course, Tom is a Tier 4 Alfa Romeo driver, so no wonder he picked the Alpha 2 drive tonight, replacing Utah 11:36. Cremestro close behind Beans once again. These two cannot seem to get away from each other at the moment, but Beans and Goggle gonna have to pit again. Same with JRT White and Fieldrum. Oh, and there's Cremestro. Stay in front. It's getting so close between these two. Very close now. But yeah, still though, it's...
Maka almost lost it, just coming out his corner.
It's definitely been an entertaining Dutch Grand Prix actually. And Ross missed at 11.9 on hard tyres. That's sensational. Now Najati White gonna go to the inside of Tom Katori. Tom leaves as little room as he possibly can. Cremestro's gone off.
He's lost it.
And going through turn one. Tom stays in front.
He's gone.
He's out. Safety car deployed again. That's a free opportunity for Tom. Fieldrum.
Yeah.
Leclerc to pit. Leclerc doesn't know what to do. I think he's just trying to switch his tyres at this stage.
Yes.
That's why he was so slow.
Yeah.
But that's another safety car. Oh, there was the tyre glitch. That's why.
Yeah.
He hit the barrier, so he had that massive barrier glitch. Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Elfin Starfish. He
retired
retired anyway, so
yeah,
fine.
So then, second safety car out in the race within the space of a few laps. I would have thought that this Grand Prix would have been just a DRS train. It's been entertaining.
Yeah,
it's been brilliant.
Especially, I'm not sure whether we'll see Goggle and Beans come to the pits to change their tyres this lap, as the safety car is out. But yeah, been looking forward to this battle with Lostmus and Dyrob. They've both been really going at it. JRT Barker, he has managed to. Yep. As Tom Katori now comes into the pits to change his. Fieldrum stays out. Gogglesaw and Beans both come into the pits to change their tyres. So the only one that hasn't changed their tyres now is Fieldrum since the start of the race.
That is interesting for Fieldrum. I'm not sure why he hasn't pitted, to be honest. Does he think there'll be another safety car, possibly? Anyway, so, as you're going through that, I was just checking the warnings at the moment. Lostmus has actually got one now.
Okay.
Since the last check. Derrip has got one. JRT Barker has got two. So he's on thin ice. RPL Jordan is on two. Well, three. One of them must be in for a collision.
Yep. Surfy's
already got
White
a
have got
penalty.
3 seconds each, I believe. We'll just double check
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, MNK, but I might as well check MNK as well. He has got nothing. So, yeah. The only chance in this real fight to have nothing is MNK Boy. But Lost Miss, though, he's going to be fuming that there's another safety car. He will be fuming about this because he did not want this. He was building up a gap, and that's just being wiped away straight away.
Yeah, so our star of the race so far, in terms of position gain, is JRT White. He's gained 12 positions since the start of the race. And Zakaria has lost 12 since the start of the race, after qualifying third. Early on.
Now, where is the position change?
Detail, yeah.
So, yeah, perfect. So, yeah, JRT Barker's gained 1. RPL Jordan's gained 1. White 12. Then 1, 8. But Phil just gained 8, but he hasn't pitted yet. Tom's gained 3. Swinner's 2. Gogglesaw's gained 7, so he stayed nice and consistent. And, of course, the career got spun round. That's why he's lost 12 positions. Excuse me. So, yeah, there's been a lot of position changes for a Dutch Grand Prix. This is kind of a rare event because this is mostly just a slipstream fest. I find with Dutch Grand Prix is either really boring or really entertaining, and this one is proving to be a good one, shall we say.
Zakaria's coming to the pits to change to mediums. I apologise for interrupting.
Yeah, it's definitely still time to make his race even more better. Jordan doing something quite questionable there. I don't know what he was doing, actually. That was a bit interesting to say the least, but yeah, FLT Lost Miss has got to get the restart right again. Second time around, he didn't pull away as much as I would have expected him to, as he's aggressively weaving the tyres, really aggressively doing it. As the career does catch up, the safety car could be in by the end of this lap. I think it will be, but it may be called in at such a late stage. Lost Miss could go very late. He would have to go very late if it does get called in really late as well. So this could be a really intriguing restart. This could be a unique one.
Yep, JRT Barker, safety car is in his lap.
Here we go, now we wait for the second restart.
So.
Lost Miss is going as slow as he can. 33 miles per hour. He dropped to 32, actually. He is really slowing at the back. Oh, Mako and Marcus. Yeah, Mac has got a time penalty. But when are they going to go? When's Lost Miss going to go?
Now.
I think he's going to go now. Yes, he does. He gets the jump on Derry Road quite quickly there. That was a brilliant jump. And there we go. For the restart of the race. Lost Miss leads. Derry second. JRT Barker third. RPL Jordan fourth. Surfy fifth. Jordan trying to get out of the slipstream there for Barker. Cannot overtake anyone though yet. And Beans getting close to Tom, but Tom stays in front of Beans F1. Nothing. I'm really happy with the restart. And Lost Miss has already almost brought down a 1 second gap on his closest rival in the race so far. But his closest championship rival is now catching up to Lost Miss. And I will show the tyres again because I am nice. There we go. There's the tyres again. But anyway, so Barker needs to get in front of Derop immediately to have a chance of catching up to his championship rival, who is behind him in the championship, but he'll be getting 10 points at this stage. Because of it, I think, yeah, Lost Miss has gone faster. It's actually, he'll be getting 11 points. The championship gap could be down to 4 points by the end of tonight. which will be really intriguing for next week. And Zachary and Maka go side by side. Maka going to try and hold it to the inside line. Here on the Renault driver. Oh, Maka's got very deep. And another safety car. Oh no, is that a safety car glitch?
Yep, possibly.
Oh
no,
dear.
safety car's actually back out again. I'm not sure why.
Water damage! Damage from one of the cars. Jordan's got damage. What is happening in this race?
Yes, so Jordan is now swapped onto the medium, so he's hoping that will see him to the end of the race. As Maka does come in also, he will be switching to the hards. It's a very interesting strategy from what I've seen in a few of these drivers. So Fieldrum has decided to pit. He's gone to the mediums. Once again, hoping that he will be able to get through the end of the race in those. And that's all. With Fieldrum,
so
Jordan, and Maka on new tyres.
I think there may be a safety car glitch, to be honest. I'm fearing the worst there's a safety car glitch, because this is very infuriating when this stuff does happen, of course. It's out of our control. The game is just so messed up, shall we say.
It's unpredictable.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect words really to describe it. Just unpredictable, really, this game. But, you know, we gotta just deal with this, and yeah. But, you know, it's still been a cracking race so far. And Lost Miss is going to have another fantastic restart once again. If the game was nice, it would bring the safety car in this lap because everyone is packed up. But no, it probably will not do that because this is Codemasters. Because they cannot make a game properly, it seems, without having glitches every 5 seconds. Anyway, so rant over. MK and Tom Katori. Tom Katori's definitely going to gain out of this because he's on fresh mediums, but they're going to be in such good condition. Because there's another safety car.
Yeah. Also, when Swin had his accident a few laps ago, he did pit for mediums, and he's currently running 9th. So well done to him for that. Keeping calm, and obviously these two extra safety cars have played it into his favour, with people pitting for new tyres.
I think the safety car should begin at the end of this lap, hopefully. Let's just, fingers crossed that does happen. But, yeah, Joe is definitely supporting top of the main chat. Hi, Joe. Hope you enjoyed your GSR commentary. Bunch of just H being said in the main chat. Fair enough, H, indeed. Don't blame me, lads. But, yeah, hopefully there will not be any more safety cars in this race. I really hope this isn't a safety car glitch, because I'm just gonna get accused of making the lobby glitch or something because of my bad Wi-Fi, but I don't know. Let's just hope we can get racing at the end of this lap. FRT Lost Mist is leading. He will be leading the safety car restart once again. It looks like Derek, but Lost Mist maybe touched there. He was very close between the two, it looked like. There's some colours going down the back. What's happening there?
Beans has lost it again.
Maybe the screen freeze. I don't know what's going on actually at the moment. Oh dear, this is a right nightmare for those guys.
Yeah, there's no damage to his car.
That's a real nightmare going on. And they're catching up a bit close there. But when will Lost Mist go? When will they go? Okay. Anyway, so Lost Mist. When's he gonna start the race? He's waiting a bit longer this time. He goes mid-corner. Yep. That is perfect. That is a brilliant restart for the race for Lost Miss. And we are go for the third time. Third restart here at the Dutch Grand Prix in ABS Tiffany. And the Haas is off. Oh, God, Gildos binned it straight away.
He lost it on the main straight. Again.
That was a massive crash. He straight away binned it.
That's the third car we've seen that has lost it on the main straight.
Now, surely that's a safety car. Surely that should be a safety car. It isn't. What is this game?
That is surprising.
Lost has already pulled out a 1.2 second gap.
As Maka looks to get past Beans as he does so. They are going side by side through this corner.
Oh, Maka's Wi-Fi is really dodgy.
Yeah. The rush qualifying as well. It weren't the
Anyway,
best.
so Barker catching up to Darrow here. He needs to get in front of the Red Bull driver immediately to try and make sure the gap between himself and Lost Miss in the championship will be as large as possible going into the next race, which is at Singapore. And yeah, there is definitely a safety car glitch.
Yeah, most definitely.
So we're gonna have to deal with 2 more, I think. I think this will be the second to last one. Oh dear. Oh great. This is
It's unfortunate because you can't enjoy league racing without without glitching. There's M&K Boy and Maka. Maka? Is Maka just coming to the pits? Yeah, Swinners, Maka and M&K Boy have come to the pits. Maka's gone back to mediums. Swinners has gone to mediums and M&K Boy has also gone to mediums.
yeah, the lobby, this is... I don't know what's happening with the lobby. This just hasn't ended well. We're going to have to deal with 2 more of these, I believe, as well. So, the next safety car will be in the pits on lap 23. And then there'll be 23, so we should be able to...
25. Start lap 25 for the next one.
Update.
I'm thinking.
Updates for tier 3. Don't leave this safety car glitch. There should only be one more. Hopefully there's 2.
Fielding gets a 5-second penalty for...
after this we're cancelling, so there could be a cancellation to this race. Yep. If it does carry on as it... This is basically just like the tier 1 race, actually, but in Russia.
Yeah,
massive safety car glitch.
Fielding gets a 5-second penalty for a collision with Jordan. And I believe he also got one for an illegal overtake. So, with him racking up his penalties, I'm not sure whether this is going to end good for him. He has 10 seconds worth of time penalties, both of which could be, as he makes another contact with Leclerc. Not sure if that's... Yep, that's next. Leclerc gets 5 seconds because Fielding whacks into the back of him accidentally.
What is happening?
I don't know. So
Jordan's pitting again.
Yeah,
this race is mad.
Leclerc just got a 5-second time penalty for apparently colliding with Fielding. Fielding collided into the back of Leclerc's car. So I'm not sure whether that would be appealed, as it was Fielding's fault that he received that penalty.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this will be the last safety car. I really hope it is, because this has been such a good race up until this point, and the safety cars have just ruined it. Of such a great race I was looking for. It was looking so good, and then, yeah, this has happened.
Yeah, as Lost Mist again aggressively weaves the car. He's trying to get some good temperature in those tyres.
Yeah, I think there's going to be one more safety car after this one. If there is another one after that one, yeah, I think this race will be cancelled, unfortunately. So hopefully we'll just have to deal with this a little bit, just a little bit more longer, which is so annoying, I know, but this game is...
Just say if you can't make him to the pits this lap. Yep.
Yeah, okay, so we're getting closer, so that this safety car saga should be ending round a lap 25 or 26. Yeah, this is going to be, wow. I don't know what to say. But anyway, so Ruben just has to just keep the lead for the safety car race already. He just has to do the same thing as last time. Just keep it clean. Don't do anything. We know there'll be another safety car, so he just needs to keep this lead. When will he go? That's the important question. He goes before the corner this time, and once again gets another superb safety car restart. Darrow just cannot keep up with safety car restarts. The Leclerc's had too many penalties to count, I think, in this race. And the racing points of Surfy's almost gone off, and Barker and Jesse White trying to go side by side. Through tunnel they go, and there is Beads and Maka side by side. Maka and Beans.
Maka doesn't give up.
Oh, Beans is gone! Crash! Beans is out of the race. We're Swinners. They're both out.
Oh dear.
Another huge crash. 12 drivers remain in this race. This has definitely been a race of attrition. Handily with these safety cars as well. Now, surely there'll be another safety
Jordan's got a
car.
3-second time penalty for just cutting that corner there. We will probably see another safety car.
Yeah, we should see it in around a minute, I'll say. But yeah, when will there be a safety car? Will there not? At the moment, just see how the flags is sector 1.
Yeah, I'd really prefer it if there wasn't. As this race has had some very close but very clean racing. As Lost Mist has already pulled out a 1.5 second gap to Dyrob in second place.
Yeah, and there's fighting again. Barker
Barker
and Dirty White goes up. I say Dirty White just lets him through, which is... It was an easy move there for Barker, so he moves up into P4, and look at the damage on the track. There's just so much. You never know if one of the pieces does hit the tyre. It can give you a puncture in this game, so that could possibly happen.
So then, as we look at Lost Mist, who is increasing that gap every time we speak, he's now 1.8 seconds, I believe. As Beans has left the session.
Sorry, Zakaria and Tonkatori. Oh, Leclerc's going to try and get in there on Tonkatori. Leclerc's getting really aggressive here. He really wants to get past Tom right now. Can he do it? Going down into the braking zone. Can the Leclerc 25 get in front? No, he won't. He stays behind. And it looks like the safety car glitch is done. Miracles do happen, my friends. Miracles do happen, it seems, here in ABS Racing League. Thank God it has happened. So, yeah. Anyway, so Lost Mist has already passed out a 1.8 second gap. Downrope is second behind by 1.8 seconds. And Surfy is in third. And JRT Barker is in fourth. Barker at the moment could get second. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, Lost Mist will gain by 14 points in the championship.
So
1 point difference at the moment.
Yeah.
Technically.
Okay, so DRS has been re-enabled. Fieldrum has lost it slightly. He drops 3 positions. But Dyrob will seriously struggle as he won't be in DRS range of Lost Mist. So he will be under serious pressure by Barker and Surfy, and possibly JRT White too.
There's Zakaria and JRT White. Gonna go wheel to wheel now. Wheel to wheel now. Here comes the Renault. Will he get past the Haas driver? No, he will not. He stays behind the Haas driver for a little bit longer. He'll probably be waiting for the main straight. Don't hit that curb. That could end your race in a flash, because those tyre barriers are lethal around this track, as we know. We've seen it today. Pardon me. We will probably see it in the future.
Surfy's
Zakaria and JLT White. And there's Zakaria going to try and send it down into turn 1. Him and JLT White going side by side. Can the Haas stay in front? No, it does not look like it. JLT White is going to have the outside line. Going into turn 3 they go. JLT White tries to stay in front of the Renault. This is so close between the two. They're going to be going side by side through the S's. This is very close. They're not banging wheels. They're not touching one bit. All they do slightly touch there. But they've made it through. Very clean racing between the two there. Fair play. That took some balls from them too. And they made it stick. They made it work.
Yeah, very good battle between Zakaria and White. Very clean. No contact. No one lost any part of the wings. So very well done to the pair of them for keeping it as clean as possible.
Yeah, Zakaria moves up into 5th place. RPL Jordan trying to get in front of Leclerc. And Surfy is catching up to Darope. And Leclerc's binned it. Leclerc's lost it. And he's going to have to pit again. That could be his race done. Yeah. As M&K Boy and Mac are going to go side by side. M&K Boy moves up into 9th place now for the Alfa Romeo team, as he moves up into a better point scoring position. Leclerc's not going to give up on this race yet. He's still going to carry on. Probably going to try and get fastest lap, I'd imagine. Surfy, though, catching up to Darope here. The Red Bull's really struggling. Really struggling. So, this could still... There's still a chance of Surfy to get a podium, even though he has got the 3 seconds, possibly. if he gets in front of Darrow, and Darrow does hold up JRT Barker. Anyways, though, RPL Jordan has also got 3 seconds. The only drivers to have penalties are Philjon, McClure, RPL Jordan, JRT White, and Surfy. That's the tyre situation at the moment. Most of them are in the top 4, all on 18-lap-old hard tyres.
Yeah.
Fair enough, none of them pitted. The hard tyres will still be in good condition, actually, because they've been behind so many safety cars.
Yeah. Also, I'm just looking at the tyres as well. We also have JRT White, who's already lasted 18 laps, so we could possibly see him pitting close to the end of the race, as they enter 19 laps on those compounds.
RPL Jordan and Tom Katori going side by side, very close to touching. Tom Katori gonna go side by side through turn 2 now with RPL Jordan. No, he doesn't. He backs out, thinks better of it, stays down in 8th place. I remember going side by side with someone in the GSR race, got spun around, and Matai went off the car at like 12 miles per hour. So yeah, love to see it. That basically killed all my title hopes.
Philjon's got a 1.10.9 for his fastest lap.
Yep, 1:10.9 there for Philjon in the McLaren. When we're getting any points, but at least some pride, I guess, for getting the fastest lap tonight. Surfy still behind Darrow here. Can the Racing Bull get in front of the Red Bull driver? And Tom Katori, JRT White goes side by side once again. And there's Tom Katori gonna squeeze JRT White onto the gravel. And JRT White's been spun. Tom did leave very little room there for the Haas driver. That will probably be looked into by the stewards, I'd imagine. But yeah, oh, Leclerc's gone off as well. Anyway, so FLT lost miss. 2.7 seconds front. He's just had a dominant drive there, hasn't he? He could have been a lot more if there was so many safety cars.
Yeah, so it does seem to be getting very close between Darrow and Surfy every time they go around the track. As Surfy, so Darrow has more ERS than Surfy at the moment. Surfy's running very low. He's on 15%, and Darrow is on 63. So there's a massive difference in ERS, and Darrow could possibly use it at any time to try and give himself a boost.
Yeah, anyways, Surfy, of course, the tier 4 driver. He is running such a good race at the moment. Yeah, to close out the race, he's done 11 drivers remain after 19 that did start this race. Wow, that is mad to say. That is very mad to say. 8 DNFs in this race.
And Surfy will be looking to get past Darrow here, as his DRS just seems to let him down only slightly.
Yeah, he's just a little bit too far back is Surfy. RPL Zaka, I still cannot say his name.
Zakaria, yeah.
Zakari. Thank you.
It's okay.
Yeah, I struggle with names. Just weird. I like that. Anyway, so Sakari, set it right. Get in. His catch is so close behind JRT Barker here. Sakari could get fourth, possibly even third because of Surfy's penalty. So the penalty was still on here for Sakari in the Renault.
3 seconds for Surfy, so he could possibly drop down to 5th by the end of the race if he can't improve the gap between 4th and 5th place.
Yeah, the lucky thing for JRT Barker is that overtaking is so hard around this track. But you got to appreciate that, well, not appreciate, but just admire FRT lost miss drive so far tonight. 3.6 seconds up in front. As long as he doesn't do what he did last week, he's surely got this win. But then though, Zakari catching up to Barker, still too far behind. Just can't get the move done. It's just, it's so frustrating being in the DRS trying. It is honestly awful. Like, this is why I do not like tracks like Hungary and Zandvoort for racing. It just doesn't provide overtaking, and it's just not as fun, really.
Yes, so like you mentioned at the start, the only times where you'll possibly get an overtake is on the main straight and the corner leading up to the weird chicane. The rest of the tracks, I wouldn't say it's a bit of a mess, but it's really difficult as the track does become narrow at turn 3. in particular.
Tom Katori was quite nice to his teammate there. Looked like he just let him through because I saw them go side by side. So that's nice sportsmanship there from Tom Katori. But yeah, this is just so close between seconds of fifth. Right now, JRT Barker's right on the back of Surfy. 1-5-3-5. Surfy, can he get the podium on track?
Barker's on no ERS, so he won't be able to get past. Not this lap.
Yeah, Sakari's on 40 and Daroba's on 63. So second and fifth are in the best positions here. Daro could definitely just pull away, really, if he wanted to. But he's going to keep his ERS, though, which I guess is smart. But we have the opportunity to pull away. You may as well utilise it. But other drivers do different things. I'm not in his position right now, so I'm not going to go through his full process. Sakari's had 4 pit stops as well.
Yes, so to have 4 pit stops and run fit, I think he should be proud of how he's done it in this race. Even if he doesn't get a top 3, he should still be proud of how well he's done, considering he's had more pit stops than most of the grid. The only other person to have more pit stops than Zakari is Maka, who's had 5 stops.
Yeah. Yeah, there's position change for the most gains is for JLT White, who has gained 8 places tonight here in ABS Tier 3 as Zandvoort, and it looks like it's starting to spread out a little bit more now going into the last 3 laps of the race. But who has your drive for the day been tonight for this race?
So my driver of the day personally would be Surfy. He's a very good Tier 4 driver, and considering how far he's come in the race, despite the penalty, I think he should be well pleased with where he ends up coming.
Yeah, I'm going to say a bit of a boring one here. I'm just going to say Lost Mist. He's just pulled us such an advantage in an equal car race where the only real differences are your actual speeds at the track and your setup. He's driven an absolutely fantastic race, and winning by this margin in a league race is just, it is amazing. It is so nice.
So then,
a few times.
we're looking at Zakari and Barker as Zakari.
Oh, he's going to go for it!
Looks for
down
a
the
move.
inside! Go Zakari!
That was
late
close.
dive bomb!
That was close. I think Zakari might possibly be able to happen by the end of this lap, if not the start-finish straight.
Yeah, that was so close to ending a tier 7 between Zakari and JRT Barker. He really went for a late dive bomb. Bravery right there from the Spanish driver? No, Dutch driver, sorry. Yeah, that was brave there from the Dutch driver. Of course, at his home Grand Prix. But yeah, wow.
I'm just watching between Barker and Zakari, the ERS and DRS deployments. As
yeah, Zakari trying one last time. He gets so close to the back of JRT Barker. Barker only has to just hold on. He's got the podium.
Oh, he might have Barker actually. This lap.
They start the last lap. Barker's moving over.
He's too far back.
Oh, he's weaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too far back.
Zakari was too far back to make a move.
Yeah, Barker was definitely weaving there to just get Zakari out of his slipstream, which is fair enough, but it's not the greatest thing to do. Anyway, so Lost Miss is definitely taking this a little bit easier now because Daroba is definitely catching up to him slightly now, but it's just way too late now, isn't it? Tom Katori gets close to his teammates, M&K boy as well, but let's just watch FLT Lost Miss for these absolutely close, because he has driven an absolutely fantastic race. He's had to deal with the safety car glitch. He's had to deal with all of that, all the restarts, the pressure from behind, and he's just managed to control the race, excuse me, with control, precision, everything. At the moment, anyways. Of course, last week, you all know what he did at Hungary, so he's just got to make it through this last few corners. And he's done it. FRT lost missed. Tom Katuri gets back for his teammate MK Boy. But FRT lost missed. Takes his 5th win of the season and closes in the championship race. He wins the Dutch Grand Prix. Darrow gets 2nd. Surfer gets 3rd on track.
But Barker will get 3rd.
Zakeli
will get 4th because of the penalty on Surfy, which
Surfy 5th.
is
That's
yeah. So Surfy's penalty has proven unfortunate, as in my opinion, it could have been avoided from the start. But like I said, he should be proud of how far he's come in this race, especially. So I don't think he had any. His overall position changed since the start of the race. I don't think he's gained or lost any positions, so he's right back to where he was.
Yeah, but that was a fantastic drive, though. From Lost Mist. What a race that was from him. Absolutely fantastic drive. 50 minutes that race took, mostly because of the safety cars, but it was such a well-deserved win from him. He led pretty much every single lap, I believe. So that was just, yeah, very good for him. Let's get the top 3 in for the interviews. And then, as we get the top 3 done, should be... There we go. Sent all 3 an invite.
Hello, love
Yep.
list.
I'll invite him if you want them.
Yeah,
I'll
invite all
I
top
can't
3.
invite Barker because he's appearing offline.
As always, Ruben, just include your audio.
I have.
Perfect. Hopefully Charlie Barker joins soon. Then we can start the interviews and all that.
Man, he's fucking...
Send him another invite.
Honestly, I'll just... The fuck is he? I'll just fucking headbutt Charlie. What's he on about?
What's he said?
He's on it. Apparently I'm too slow on the restarts.
What, you can't do anything else?
I've
Otherwise
got to
you're
be...
going to get
honestly,
slowed down.
if I bolt off and then get slowed down by the safety car because of how slow it goes through the banking,
Yeah, it's happened
I'm
to
just
me.
going to
That's
force the
basically
pile up.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would basically
that's happened to me
be your
once.
best screwed if that was to happen.
It was a Singapore, like, I got too close to safety car, then when I thought I could floor it, I basically binned it pretty much. Not actually binned it because I saved it, but it was close, of course, chaos behind.
Yeah.
I don't think Barker's joining. I've invited him twice.
What do we do then? Do we invite Zakaria?
Nah, don't.
Or
don't invite-
just leave it with
don't.
Robin
Leave it.
Yeah, just
Lost
leave it the
Mist?
top 2.
Leave it
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
I'll invite Barker one more time, but yeah. I don't think he is joining. He's left the session. Okay. I guess we'll just do the top 2 then. May as well start with 2nd place. So yeah, Darrow. That was it was a nice, clean, consistent drive for you. Nothing really wrong with that performance for you today. So surely happy with the 2nd place that you managed to get.
Yeah, after disappointing round last time out, it was quite nice to just have a quiet race, really.
I echo
Sit
that
at the
comment.
front. I pinned it! But overall, yeah. Pace at the end of the stints was pretty good, but on the restarts I just had no temperature in the tyres. Just dropping back from Ruben quite a lot, so that's all I gotta add to it, really.
Yeah, do you think those safety car restarts maybe played a factor into the race? Because of course you were catching up those last few laps actually to Ruben, but
Fuck, these guys are
Maybe.
dickheads. What are they on about? They're all moaning.
but seeing as I believe you two in the party together, was Ruben just taking it easier or?
He was pushing
just
last few laps
generally-
as well. He wanted the fast lap. Well, we both were really, but yeah, I don't think I wouldn't have beat him. I wasn't gonna try a risky move either. It's just not worth it. Collect the points you can. So yeah, P2 was the best I could do and happy with it.
Yeah. Anyways, well done on that 2nd place.
Cheers.
Revolutions, you got any questions for our 2nd place driver?
No, I've got one for Lost Mist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll go on to the Lostmas and then we can ask that.
Okay.
So, well done to our second place driver. And now, FRT Lostmas, you win again. And you kept on the road. It should have been 2 in a row, but of course we all know what happened last week, so sure it's just a relief to get that win you definitely deserved last week.
Nah, I was disappointed with Quali. Quali was awful, man. Okay, I reckon I could have got a point. I could have got a 0.1, I think, to be honest with you, but yeah.
Flex.
Oh my god. Man got pole, still unhappy with it.
I did the 0.5 and I was like, yeah, I just ruined that. But then Evan, if Evan had done a clean lap, he would have beaten me.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Probably not, but okay. Of course, all those safety car restarts. As we've heard you, not be happy with some of the people's comments we can see. Yeah, do you think those safety car restarts really helped you in getting that race, especially that last one, because you pulled out such a huge gap immediately?
I mean, I don't really know. I was kind of annoyed with it because, to start with, on the first one, when we'd gone to hards, like after that safety car, you get what I mean. Barker was like out of DRS of me and Evan, and I was starting to tow Evan along. Then I broke Evan's DRS, so I'm like really happy at this point. Barker doesn't have DRS on Evan. Evan doesn't have DRS on me. And then safety car comes out, which at that point looked like it was ruining it. But then I suppose at the same point, more safety cars just gives me less chance of bottling. So
yeah. One last question. You've gained by 11 points now, and you're only 4 points behind Barker.
No, that was Phil.
No,
I think.
Yeah, no. So
It was Phil.
okay, so you're getting by 10 points today, 5 points off. How confident are you now for the last few rides of the season, especially with Singapore next?
I'm not gonna speak. Like I feel I have good pace, but I'm just not gonna make myself look like a dickhead if I bottle the title. So yeah. I know. To be fair though, Barker's quick. If he has a good race and doesn't have other people in front of him and stuff, he can be very fast. I know that. So I'm not gonna underestimate him.
Yeah. Look, well done on that. Very good Revolution. What was your question?
Yeah. So
our race
first of all, I'd like to congratulate you on the race win. How would you say your race went in particular, especially considering that we had the safety car glitch happening mid-race?
I don't know, to be honest. I felt my race pace was strong, but then I didn't really have a chance to fully show it, did we? Because we got like 2 laps, not another safety car. So it was like the whole race, to be fair. And the thing is, as well, is to start with, it was weird because the safety car was coming out and there was no one in the wall or anything.
Yeah.
Everyone was still in the train.
Obviously, with Codemasters and everything, it's basically expected now, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. Hold the win, and that is it for ABS Tier 3 at the Dutch Grand Prix. Of course, we got Tier 4 tomorrow from 6 PM UK time, 1 PM Eastern. And then next week, of course, is Singapore. Same times as usual for that. Join us next week again for the Tier 3 race, same time as usual. Of course, from the commentators tonight, FH and Revolutions, thank you very much for watching ABS Tier 3 at Zandvoort. And more wins for Barker or Lostmas have continued. And yeah, what a race that was. Thank you very much for watching, and good night, everyone.